Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network. All right, so we all heard how Kamala Harris was a DEI hire.
Yeah.
J.D. Vance hires Tucker Carlson's son, Buckley.
What a name.
Yeah, even Bella's douche alarm went off.
Buckley.
He will serve as J.D. Vance's...
That's like that's a name you give your labradoodle because you want to tell people you read books.
After William F. Buckley, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Buckley Carlson will serve as Vance's deputy press secretary because I'm sure he's wildly qualified. Has nothing to do with being Buckley Carlson. J.D. Vance and Carlson have long been close allies, particularly on opposing helping Ukraine. As you recall, Carlson went to Moscow, did the softball interview with Putin.
Right.
He also recently said he was attacked by a demon, which left him with physical marks. Vance
it's weird that his wife was asleep and in the middle of no word on whether he drove to a truck stop and went into a men's room where the attack actually happened. His wife isn't a witness, so we don't know what kind of demon it was. My guess, it wore its hat backwards. That's my guess. And has two awards for arm wrestling.
Is he blaming the demon for his burned balls, or did he tanned his own balls on purpose?
No. He just wants them to look. He wants them to look similar to when they're. Never mind.
Okay.
No.
Okay. J.D. Vance defended Carlson after he platformed a Holocaust denier who told Carlson that Winston Churchill was the chief villain of the Second World War. Because we're just going to rewrite all of history because.
Oh, yeah. That was a while back. That was like 6 disgusting things ago.
Right? I know. I was just
major disgusting things ago. Yeah, that was and by the way, this is how they're going to be for the next 3 months. And then when stuff starts, there are 2 of my favorite things right now. One is waiting for the fuse that was lit, with Trump's tariffs and all of his threats about how it's going to impact the market. And RFK Jr., by the way, check your eggs for E. coli and all that, because he's not going to bother. They think it's nothing to sneeze at, as it were.
Well, that's a twofer. You could get bird flu and E. coli. So
Fox, Newsmax, and all these shows have become so boring since they won because they don't have anything to say. All they can do is hop on and inflate him like a balloon every day, and they're all they got nothing to be excited about. Like Hannity had on Mel Gibson yesterday, and they had nothing to talk about. They're just like, fires. I don't know. It's going to be good in Hollywood, you think? Like they have nothing to rage about.
Well,
it's
we keep
amazing.
saying that. Why are they still so mad? Like they're just in a current state of mad. I'm like, you won. Just shut up now.
Because they know Trump is a lifelong loser, and never. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Never underestimate Donald Trump's ability to screw up a free lunch. He's gonna do it, and they know it because they know what he's saying to the House and stuff. I mean, they know what he's saying in these meetings. They know that the Brits were laughing out loud at him during these calls. That Q&A he had at Davos was one of the funniest things I have seen in my life. I was dying, crying. If you haven't watched that episode, I barely got through it because it was so
to your point,
funny.
It's a mess. In our big bag of rats stack today, efforts to push Trump's ambitious tax cut plan are sparking debates within the Republican Party as concerns over the U.S. national debt take center stage. Analysts estimate his tax cuts could add $5.8 trillion to the national debt over the next decade. Texas Republican Michael Cloud said, most of us support the tax cut, but we also recognize the need to get our fiscal house in order. Well, you can't do both. You can't. So good luck with that, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you were talking about Chip Roy, he is he is a putt-putt outside Lubbock and also a Republican congressman. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Chip Roy is like the world's worst ice cream flavor. It tastes like Old Pirate. Anyways, apparently. And it gets stuck in your chin beard. But it's a big fear. But the fact that Trump was even talking about primarying this dude, before he even got into office, about removing the debt ceiling, which is something that Rachel Maddow did an hour on 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Like remember when they were going to shut down the government over the debt ceiling and it was this big thing, and she did a whole special about why it's stupid and how you don't get to walk back the bill once you've signed off on it. You don't get to like charge people, or take in taxes and pay them out. Say you're going to pay them out and then not later.
Yeah.